What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to another Division 2 video. If you happen to be new to the channel, ground and pound that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on post notifications, so that way you know each and every time a new video goes live. But today I wanted to bring you a short video detailing how my farming method and how my ranking system is going in the Dark Zone. And it's not only one of the fastest methods, but also very fun. You don't lose track of any of the lore or losing out on any of the story while you're trying to just plow your way as fast as possible to get to level 30 to get into the end game. But you'll get there almost just as fast, but have a lot more fun doing it and get a lot better gear utilizing this method. So let me show you the gear that I've acquired first, and then we'll go over how I got it. As you can see here, a level 14 classic M6C with Frenzy. Reloading from empty grants 20% weapon damage and 20% rate of fire for 7 seconds. Which is kind of great. Like I said, I got it at level 14. And I got a L86, AKM, Black Market T821. And the list goes on and on and on. Now, I've gotten 2 high-end masks. As far as chest piece, I've gotten 3 of those. Also, the high-end there. And also just got these as well. Now, you're probably wondering how I got them all. Well, let me show you. When you first start out in the game, you start out, doing pretty much utilizing Marco Styles video as going bit by bit and hitting the story missions. And once you hit all the story missions, and then you come back and do all of the control points and the question marks, and then once you've gotten those done, in between those and moving on to your side missions, the side missions or the smaller pentagons here, what you want to do is once you get this mission here, which is unlocking DZ East, go in, scan it, come back out, and then immediately go right back in. Especially if you're with a group or a duo. I've been doing it solo. But yeah, go in, do a couple landmarks, and that's how I got my first level 14 high end. And it really helped me go through a lot of the story missions solo by myself. And also, it was just, the experience of just like Division 1 when you got your very first high end. It was like, ah, it was angelic, so to speak. But yeah, and then once you do that same format a little bit more, and then you'll unlock DZ South right here, rinse and repeat, do the same exact thing. And then I just got finished going over here and coming into DZ 62, also known as DZ West. So it was quite a lot of fun in doing so. So my recommendation is about every 10 levels, so once you get level 10 and you're able to access DZ East, go in, do that. Grind for some gear, get you some good gear. I've gotten tons and tons of 100 times better gear than what I could on any of the side missions, story missions, control points, all that. I found it all in the Dark Zone. But I do recommend you at least level 10 before you go in there, just in case you happen to run across somebody. And then once you say hit around in between 15 to 20, do the same thing in DZ South. Just go in, grind for a little bit, get you after you get the scans done and the little mission that you have to go underground. If you want to know how to do that, that video is also on the channel, so go check it out. And then likewise, rinse and repeat and do the same over here. You'll get tons of better gear. You'll experience gear that if you played the open beta or the private beta that we didn't have access to, such as this chest piece here, the armadillo set. And things of that nature, just talents and weapons that you weren't able to get your hands on. It's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it. And I think my method is just as equally as good as Marco's. It just depends on your aspect on what you want to do. By all means, if you want to fly right through it, get to end game, and not think twice as far as the lore, the story, you just want the end game, then yeah, do all your story missions. Do all the open world activities, the question marks, the control points, then do your side missions, and that will get you there the fastest. But if you want a good in-between of leveling up super fast, but yet getting great and awesome gear and still having tons of fun and finding all this new gear that you hadn't had access to, then by all means do all your story missions and then your question marks, your control points, and then once you get around level 10, do the Dark Zone mission in the east. Go in there, farm for a little bit, get you some good, great gear, and then come back out and then continue on doing the story missions and the open world activities. And then once you're around 15 to 20, then do the same thing and then go back and finish off with the side missions. And you'll get to level 30 and be even more prepared for when you hit level 30 because you'll actually have almost a full set of high end. And I almost have a full set of high ends before I even hit level 30. But I hope it's been informative. I appreciate you all tuning in. Why was that gun hitting him so much faster? Harder.
Zone drop expired. Hostile patrol detected.